Good afternoon, my friend, wherever you are. Sending you love, the power of positivity, and vitamin D, baby, coming from up there, shining at me, and me shining at you. But my friend, the year is about to end, and I want to welcome you to the Godzillionaires Club. This is where we're gonna party. And I guess in this short video, I just want to kind of share, if you are starting out on your journey, I have a couple of tips that you can do. And, don't get into that, writing down your New Year resolutions or resolutions, and then next year, you write the same one. Don't ever do that, okay? And if you have to wait for New Year to start so you can start your resolution, cross that off, okay? Cross that off. You need to do it now. Well, actually, enjoy the holidays with your family, friends, whatever. But but my friend, I guess if you are going to start out your journey, okay, first of all, you gotta understand financial education. What is money? Spend some alone time. Just know that the internet, such as YouTube, Twitter, I don't use much of Instagram and Facebook, but TikTok. TikTok. I think they are trying to make it longer than 3 minutes, but I guess if it's a minute or 3 minutes video and try to squeeze all the information on there, it's if you have the mindset to learn, informations are everywhere, okay? I see myself in shining light. I'm crazy. Now, putting that aside, we know that you don't need the information. The information are there. You just have to search for it. Once you understand what is money, and you know that the resources are out there, the next question you got to ask yourself, what am I good at? What am I interested in? What is my superpower? What do I want to do for the world? And take some time alone. Spend some time alone trying to figure that out. Especially like finding that why, because that is going to be the drive. That is going to be the drive for whatever happened in the future. And in the future, there are going to be times that you are going to be lonely. You don't know what to do. You just want to take a break. But when you have that why, then you can look back and be like, this was why I started my journey. And then you keep on going. You keep the momentum going. Now, once you understand, once you're able to figure out what interests you, you gotta start working on yourself, okay? This is where thyself comes in. You gotta define that liability and asset. Now, if you study financial education, then you know that there is more than just paper money. Assets, performing assets, a business, precious metals, cryptocurrencies, fiat, paper money, credit cards, like I mentioned, business, restaurant, whatever, anything that can produce cash flow, then in my opinion, it's considered to be an asset. Are you worried doing things right or doing the right things? And, a lot of the problem that I see is that, I was one of them. I was living paycheck to paycheck on the weekend. I just party and, it's so bright. But once I'm able to, define my liabilities, and I think you should worry about the liabilities, because a lot of us, especially if you live in America, like we are the number one, consumers in the world, and that's bad. So if you're able to, to establish, or just have a concrete mindset. Don't spend more than what you make, okay? Because no matter how much you make, you're gonna be broke. And once you're able to figure that part out, then you gotta put in the work. When I talk about liabilities and assets, it's not like, oh, I'm just gonna save every paycheck. It takes discipline. It's a lifestyle, and you gotta put in the work. Whatever work that you want to do is available. So you have the resources. You're able to understand what is financial education. You able to spend time by yourself, figure out why you want to do it, the liability and the assets. Now you got to put in the work. You put in the work by connecting with people, follow the people that are doing the thing that you want to do, learn from them. This whole journey is a lifestyle. It's not like a 1 day, 1 year, or a couple of years. It's going to be the rest of your life, right? Because when you live with a purpose, it's so much more meaningful. And I can say this because, man, there was a time in my life I was just zoning out in a sense where I was just smoking pot all day, every day, baby. Don't hate the player, hate the game. And ever since I started my journey, even right 6 months before I even started my journey, I was like, I can't do this, I gotta cut down weed. And I think that was it wasn't like a hard thing for me to do, but it was, because I was smoking for so long, and I was like, okay, I can't do this, I gotta pick up my pace. I gotta change my habit. And I completely changed my life. So and once you're starting to feel that your life is changing, start making videos, build a business. Use YouTube, use TikTok. I'm pretty sure Odysee. There will be platforms that you can get paid for your content. When you first start out, just produce. Don't worry about getting paid. Worry about your liabilities, the spending habits that you have in your life. Worry about that. You'll probably save more money than you make money on social media for the first couple of years, okay? It's like working minimum, not even. But just start producing content, connect with people, produce content. Just keep putting it out there. First is to get you comfortable in front of the camera, because I feel like that is the way that we are going to conduct business. I wouldn't want to do business with anyone that doesn't have a profile, because a profile is like a background, right? Whether that's Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, as long as they have their account, you kind of know who they are. It's kind of like when you go out and you meet a business partner or a friend or even a soulmate. If you have information, then at least you know who they are, so you don't waste their time and they don't waste your time. You don't want to take a vegetarian to a Korean barbecue now, would you? Would you? I know you would. You're so evil, just like me. And believe it or not, whatever skill that you are possessing, my friend, you can also teach. You can teach it. You can teach it to other people. And like I said, everything that we want is within reach. The question is, are we disciplined enough to get there? And I think you are. That's why I started the Godzillionaires Club. Hashtag Godzillionaires Club. If you have any question on my journey, I pretty much share all of my life already. But if if you want to know more, or you have confusion, you have questions, make a video, because the whole point is, I'm trying to get as many people to be on camera so they can build their confidence, you don't have to worry about people like going to judge you, you're gonna look silly. It doesn't. Put all of that aside. What you need to do, my friend, if you going to do business online, start building your resume. I call it a resume, a profile. Like, you know, my YouTube channel is pretty much my resume, right? My TikTok is my resume. And one final piece, okay? People either going to love you or hate you, and that is okay. Because when you put yourself out there, you will attract the right kind of people. I'm enlightened, bitches! Like the Jedi. So my friend, those are just some of the takeaways that I want, you know, that I want to share with you. Find out your why. What is financial education, liabilities and asset, and then, you know, the resources are there. Social media, Google, all the resources are there. Start putting yourself out there. Start making content. You know, be comfortable in front of the camera. And I will see you in the next video. Start. You gotta start, okay? Start. That is the key. So much love. Happy New Year. I mean, we're like 5 days, 7 days away from New Year. It's not even Christmas yet, but it's Christmas tomorrow. But enjoy, you know, wherever you are. You know, in America, we celebrate Christmas, New Year, Thanksgiving. We celebrate a lot of holidays, okay? So enjoy time with your friends, your family, wherever you are, and be ready. Be ready for 2021. I think it's going to be great. It's gonna be an awesome year, but you gotta, you know, you kind of have to plan it out. Know where you are going, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect, but at least have like an idea, okay? An idea such as, I don't want to work 9 to 5. I want to start my company. I want to do this. I want to learn. I want, you know, don't just. So that's all I have. God dang, that's 11 minutes. Well, my friend, I will see you in the next video. It's so bright. And Happy New Year and have a wonderful 2021. Much love.